Do you want to add additional income to your retirement or be able to retire early? If you continue to do what you're currently doing now, what kind of retirement will you have, and when will you be able to retire? Statistically, in America, 98% of Americans cannot retire at age 65 after putting 40 years into work, because as soon as they stop working, their income is drastically cut. And with the cost of living going up, most people are not able to retire. And so what can you do now to change that moving forward? You see, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result. And that's across the board. As Americans, we keep doing the same things again and again and expecting things to happen. I'll worry about retirement later. I'll worry about my kids' college education later. Well, no, it's now that you got to make those decisions, and you got to find a vehicle that helps you to get out of that normal rut that most people are in because of the vehicle they've selected. So it's absolutely crucial that you find the right vehicle. You see, there's only 4 types of income. And do you want the time freedom that comes with having a residual income? There's only 4 that you can choose from. You have to choose one of these because you're currently in one of these situations. The first one is you can have a lot of money, but most people have little time freedom to go with it because they're trading time for money. If, let's say, you make $500 an hour or $1,000 an hour, it doesn't matter. If you have to trade the time for the money, if you want to make a lot of money, you got to put in the time, and you have little time freedom to show with it. Now, there's some people that have a lot of time freedom but have little money because, they're not putting a lot of effort into making money, which is fine, but, they've got a lot of time freedom. So some people are in that category. Now, you can also have very little income and very little time to enjoy the things that you want. It seems like, the money runs out before the end of the month, and it's paycheck to paycheck. It's not the best situation. Now, there's some people that have a lot of money, but also have a lot of time freedom to go with it because they've found a vehicle that allows them to make money without putting the time in. Now, out of the 4, which one do you want? And I hope it's obvious, and all of you out there are saying, I want number 4. And I hope nobody out there saying, give me number 3. And, that's not a good thing. But, the question is that out of the 4, which one are you currently in? And then you have to ask yourself, what I'm currently doing, will it ever give me number 4? Will it ever give me the potential for number 4? And if the answer is no, then you have to do something different. Like I said before, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result. If what you're doing has the potential of only number 3, well, then you got to do something different. There's got to be a change there. You got to have a reason why you want to make that change. But I'm here to tell you that Mandura has the ability to allow you to get into that number 4 quadrant so that you can start making more money and have the time freedom because of the residual nature of the business.